welcome to my channel Knitting Latvian. My name is Ingrida. Hi, welcome. And February podcast is here. Yay! So I'm going to tell you what I have been up to knitting wise, what I have finished, what I'm working on, what I have bought. Yeah, and so let's get started. Let's start with what I'm wearing right now. This is a new finished piece. Great, simple sweater with 2x2 ribbing. It has a drop shoulder construction from the top down. I had this yarn, which is Alize from Alize Lana Gold Classic in this gray color. I unfortunately don't remember the number of it. But maybe, yeah, but it was sitting in my stash and I really wanted to work with it. Yeah, because of the 5mm needles, the sweater worked up really fast. Yeah, the neckline is a round neckline and it is folded double. Yeah, I really like 2x2 ribbings. Okay, yeah, and for the other parts of the edgings, I tried to use, yeah, for the first time, for 2x2 ribbing, I used Italian tubular kind of. Yeah, it looks a little bit different for 2x2 compared to 1x1. Yeah, but still, I really like the outcome. The sweater I made like with a 20 to 25 centimeters of positive ease. I really like when you have a drop shoulder garment that the drop, the shoulder part is actually at the middle of the upper arm. Like it's almost like there, because if it ends like here, it's like an awkward place. But if you're past the elbow roundness, yeah, at least, and when it hits in the middle of my upper arm, that's when I like the drop shoulder construction pieces, garments. Let's continue with another finished piece. This is a camisole, bright red camisole, because most of the February the weather was a little bit above 0 degrees in Celsius. That means the snow has melted, and now we have hope that spring is coming in February. Wow. Because birds are singing outside, chirping, and already some of the flowers, early spring flowers, are coming out of the ground. They're not yet blooming, but soon. I'm waiting. And because of the hope of the spring, I wanted to work with bright colors and try this camisole pattern that I have. This is my favorite things knitwear, camisole number 9. I would describe it as it looks like a classical tank top. Yeah, I have very similar ones in my wardrobe that I own already, that are store-bought, like from cotton and like that. Of course, this is going to be warmer because I worked with a material that has wool in it, bamboo, and some acrylic. That was, yeah, I have only I have only label left from it and a little bit of the material. This is Baby Wool by Alize. Yeah, and it has 175 meters per 50 grams. For this camisole, I used almost full 4 balls. This is how much it is left. Yeah. About the pattern more, the tank top is worked from the top down, top down, in stockinette at first, and it is worked with 3mm needles back and forth, and until you connect back and forth together, and then continue knitting in round. This is the edge, the bottom edge of the camisole. It is double folded. At the fold, to have a fold, there is one purl row, and then it folds easily. And for the bind off, I used a little different technique than that they ask for in a pattern. Yeah, I did this with the tapestry needle, like sewing it stitch and stitch, so it looks seamless, and this part where it's folded and sewed down, where it's sewn down, it doesn't lose the fabric's elasticity. And after that, you can pick up around the neckline and around the armholes, and knit with that 2mm needles. And again, this is folded down after that, and for the binding off, I used a crochet hook. Okay, so camisole number 9 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. Really liked the pattern. Yeah, I certainly will make more these kinds of camisoles in different materials and colors, of course. Now let's continue with my current WIPs. I will share a little progress on my cookie dress, as I decided to call it. Yeah, my cookie dress, my oversized sweater dress, drop shoulder sweater dress with this 3D acrylic wool blend, and I have finished my first ball. Still, yeah, I have lots to be done, but because, yeah, as I said in my previous podcasts, I will finish the first ball, and then I will continue with the arms and the neck hole, and then what the yarn will, after that, the yarn what will be left over, I will continue with a length of the dress, and we'll see how long it will be at the end. Yeah, I remember I mentioned before that I hope I will finish this dress by the end of the winter. Yeah, it doesn't look like that anymore. But there's always next winter, and I will have a nice dress for the next winter. And another WIP that I have right now on my needles, active WIP. I'll only mention an active WIPs during the WIP part of the video. Yeah, I have a cardigan, a brioche cardigan on my needles right now. And this is a pattern by Petite Knit. It's Agnete cardigan. Beautiful. I really like working in this brioche stitch because it is the technique to make it is different to like simple stockinette, of course, but it is still at the same time it's still so mindless. Yeah, I really like to work with this cardigan. Right now I'm working on my first sleeve. It is like half done. Yeah, and I'm making some decreases along the way. Okay, and the placket for the button holes is already done while you're knitting on the garment. All of the pattern is so thought over. I think the little details, for example, how you pick up the how rapidly you pick up the stitches on different parts, so it looks more even. Yeah, the pattern is really thought over, and I don't think you have to be afraid because it is the brioche stitch. Yes, it takes longer to knit, but the satisfaction from the finished garment, yeah, you wouldn't be able to buy this kind of anything like that in the store. The yarn I'm using is this Flora from Drops in the color 22. I think it was called on the website chalk because it's like it looks like white. But if you asked me how I would call it, I think it's like a bone color. It's like not like white, but it's like gray. And I'm holding it together with the cone. The cone consists of mohair and alpaca blend with the nylon strand. It's for a little bit of fluff, and it makes it even more brighter, I think. Okay, well, I'll try to hold the cardigan and the yarn ball. Okay. That's it with my whips. Now I'm moving on to my acquisitions and my purchases for this month. So I have two kinds of daisy from Drops, two colors from their daisy colors. Yeah, merino non-superwash. I really wanted to try them, and now for this month they have discounts, so I decided to purchase these both colors. I have a sweaters quantity of them. This pink one is 06 color, yeah. This bright red is color number 20. Yeah, so wait and see what kinds of garments I will be making. I'm very excited to try this material. I can tell you that I had with the merino, I haven't done any normal sized garments. So I have only done accessories. I have done hats and gloves, but not full garments. So yeah, let's see how it goes. And continuing the drops for t-shirts and camisoles, I think this material is okay. This is a Drops Baby Merino. One of them is unicolor, and other one is mix, because the mix, I think it has a slight marling. So the light pink one is color number 44, and the dusty color is 49. Yeah, both of these colors, I have 4 balls of each. Yeah, and I'm going to make some kind of camisole from out of them. Yeah, these are those. Then up, I have this really hot pink or rose pink color. With this, I have only 1 ball, but I haven't seen this or used the yarn before. It's an Estonian wool, but one of the shops in Old Riga, they sell them. Not much, but this poor yarn ball was all by itself, and I had to take it home. So the yarn is called Textile OU. Yeah, it's 100% wool. In this ball, I have 250 meters per 100 grams. It's made in Estonia or in the Harjumaa. Yeah, maybe when I visit our Estonian neighbors, then hopefully I can find this in their stores, because yeah, this wool is 4-ply. I don't know why, but in Latvia, the local wool what we have here, I can't find 4-ply wool. There are 2-ply and 3-ply wool available, but not 4-ply. Yeah, for the various reasons. 4-ply is a little bit nicer to work with. So yeah, 1 ball of this. Yeah, I could make a beanie out of this, and yeah, really fun color. And the last what I have is another bright red color, this fluffy kind. It's got this fluffy kind of wool. It's called Alize Mohair Classic, in color 56. I have 5 balls of this, and for every ball there are 200 meters and 200 meters per 100 grams, so 500 grams with this fluffiness. The contents of this yarn, there are 51% acrylic, 25 mohair, and 24 with wool. Yeah, let's see how the material works up, because I had purchased this wool material before, and for that time I got unlucky. I think the wool shedded like crazy. My lap was full with the little strands of hair. I remember we were driving somewhere with the car for like a little road trip, and after that the car was, yeah, my seat was full with the fiber. That color was like a dusty pink or beigey pink. We will see how this red will work up, because other knitters that had worked with this, they haven't experienced that kind of trouble with this, but we will see what works up with, how it works out. My plan is to make something similar like this, only with obviously this different kind of material. Maybe with the V-neck to make it more romantic. Yeah, again, bright colors. Last acquisitions that I have for this month are 2 knitting books. Yeah, one is in English, one is in Latvian. So let's start maybe with this one, is more familiar. Yeah, it's the Knitting Bag of Tricks by Patty Leons. Yeah, it consists of like a theory about knitting techniques, which can improve your garments or solve some problems that you have knitting. Yeah, while knitting. Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I have looked through. Let me know, have you read it or seen it? Yeah, hopefully this will help me somehow. And the other one is Latvian mittens. I know that this book is translated in English, and I think it was called like Knit Like a Latvian, and this one is with the mittens. I know they have with the socks and different and other accessories, like 3 books available. Yeah, there are colorful mitten patterns, like traditional Latvian mitten patterns. Most of them are worked with 2mm needles, and you have to cast on 72 stitches. They're in color work, I know, not my style, but eventually I would like to try. At least for mittens, and then after that we will see if I will be up for making a garment in color. Either, yeah, there are like mittens or fingerless gloves, like that, for every pattern there is. I haven't decided which ones I'd like the best, but I know that these like white and black ones are very classic. Like if somebody asks me Latvian mittens, I would think of this kind of. Oh, they have it on the back also. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe for the next autumn I will try to make a pair of these. Yeah, these were my purchases for this month. This is it for my podcast for this month. Let me know if you're excited for spring. Spring is actually my favorite season. Also, my birthday will be in the middle of the spring. For that, yeah, I'm excited too to celebrate again. And I'll see you next month for another podcast and some kind of additional video, but what I will come up with. So please, yeah, you're welcome to subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you for another time. Bye.